If you're thinking about running a pre-sale and you don't know how to get a widget on your website to accept payments, then stick around because today we're going to be walking you through Coinremitter and how to do it the most simple and effective way. None of this is financial advice, but let's dive into the video. So this is Coinremitter, and this is exactly how you can integrate a pre-sale widget into your website. And guys, it might look complicated here, but it's super easy to do, and I'm going to walk you through exactly how to do that. Now, these guys support over 130 different countries, 10 plus different cryptocurrencies. Now, these guys are in 130 different countries. They support over 10 different cryptocurrencies, and they have a super strong community of over 10,000 active members. But who actually uses their product? Well, here we can see they have over 40,000 active users. And if we scroll down here, we can see that, yes, there's been nearly 20 million transactions. So this is not something that's small. This is something that is incredible. And it's something that, yes, a lot of the industry is already using. Now, the reason why everyone is coming over to Coinremitter here is because of the low processing fee at 0.23%, whereas other pre-sale widgets out there will probably charge you ridiculous amounts as high as 15 or even 30% of your pre-sale. They also have a bunch of open source plugins that help you integrate with sites like WordPress, Magento, and many more. They also have some of the best security out there, and they even allow for invoices as well, so you can stay compliant. So with your initial coin offering or pre-sale here, this is probably the easiest way to get set up and have that displayed on your hero banner on your homepage. Now, of course, this isn't just for pre-sales. The technology can be used in a bunch of different industries, from businesses that just want to accept crypto. So you can see here, they do provide for the travel, food, e-commerce, online gaming, and many more industries here. And the best part is there is no ID or bank account required, which does set them apart from a lot of other platforms out there. Now, this is accessible to use for free, so definitely check that out. This is more than enough to get you going, but if you do scale your business more, then from that point, it's only $100 per month. Now, let's go into this on how you can fully integrate this into your site and set up your pre-sale widget. So first of all, you want to log in or create an account, and then you want to go to the wallets section. From this point, you can create a new wallet like I've done there. And yes, this might look a bit complicated, but it's super simple. All you got to do is fill it out. So what coin am I going to be accepting here? We can see we can choose from basically any of the top coins out there, which is great. If we wanted Bitcoin, we could do Bitcoin. BNB is here as well. But let's go with a test coin here today so we can set this up. Next, we want our wallet name. So let's just call it test wallet here. We can have a wallet password. We can have a wallet password. And we can see there is a withdrawal transaction speed as well here. So we can go with low, medium, or priority. We can enable API withdrawal as well here. And we can also do many more things here, such as integrate this with webhooks, whitelist certain domains, and of course, choose a logo for this specific wallet. Once we're happy with that, we simply press I am not a robot and press create new wallet. From that point, we will have our wallet good to go. We can see right here what it would look like. And this is where we would manage all of the transactions, addresses, etc., etc. here. So good stuff there. Now, let's say we want to put a widget for our pre-sale here. So what we can do is actually go over to the widget section on this dashboard. And here we can see one I've created earlier. So let's go ahead and edit this so you can see what it does look like when you create a token. So here we can see it says my token. This is where the name of your token will be, the token symbol, the default fiat currency, and the wallet that we created earlier that it's linked to. So basically, if we zoom out here, when people use your pre-sale widget here, guys, then the money that's deposited will go to that wallet that you've linked. Now, on the left-hand side, we can, of course, select a token icon. And once we're happy, we can press save and continue. But super important here, we can see on the right-hand side, this is exactly what the pre-sale widget would look like. And personally, guys, this looks incredibly professional. Now, here we can see the distribution section. So this is where we can add pricing tiers or bonus rounds to create urgency in our pre-sale. So if you can see here, yes, we have the round name. So we could put a campaign name here. And we can, of course, add more and more rounds if we want here. If we wanted a 30-round pre-sale, we can do that very, very easily. But as you can see, this is where our initial token price would be, our start date for this round, end date, minimum purchase of the token, minimum token purchase, maximum token purchase, and of course a maximum cap for dollar purchasing as well. There's also the pricing strategies section here, so you're covered from basically every angle. We do have the 5% increase set here every 24 hours. This will create urgency, and as you can see, we do have this timer, and this is exactly what this is for. We also have this bonus section as well. If we did want to do special campaigns, what we can do is add a minimum purchase and get a percentage more in tokens. So for example, if you buy 250 bucks worth of the token, maybe I say, hey, you get 100% extra, and then you're good to go. We can also add a bunch more of these if we want, which could be great for affiliates or KOLs. But once we're happy, we simply press save and continue, and this is where we can customize the branding of our pre-sale widget. So here we have the title, so buy my token here is at the top, that's where this will display. We have new launch here for the coming soon title. We can actually have template layouts here as well, so we got compact, classic here, which is a little bit smaller, as you can see on the right, and then minimal. But let's go with the compact version here. I do like that a lot more. And what we can do is actually change the coloring of this as well. So let's say we want to change the background to something like black, then that's going to change in real time. No loading times here. It's just going to change it fantastically. So yeah, I really do think there is a lot of potential here on a site like this. We can go with pure white. We can change the coloring. Let's say we did want to do more of like a Doge or a SHIB thing, and we can change the coloring very easily, and it's going to really change the branding of that pre-sale widget. And then there's the text color as well. Obviously, we don't really want to mess with this too much. Black is pretty good, but just for example's sake here, guys, this is how easy it is to customize this pre-sale widget. And in this section, we can put a thank you message as well. So thanking the people for getting involved with the pre-sale, or even putting another CTA asking them to stake after they've purchased as well. If we go to the settings tab here, this is where we can get into the nitty gritty. So what we can do is actually have input fields here for our contacts. So basically anyone who purchases the pre-sale, this is basically what they're going to be putting in for their wallet address, in which we send them the tokens afterwards. And we can add more things here, such as email. We could put a phone number. We can put a bunch of different things here, date picker as well, or URL for Telegram contacts. Lots of different options here to customize. And once we're happy, we press publish. And as you can see here, it says a pre-sale widget is created and ready to use. So all we would have to do here to integrate this into our site is simply just copy this JavaScript code and then put it into our site. Super easy to do, guys. And if you are using something else like Wix or WordPress, then yes, you can easily just set up some kind of widget on the site and then input this code so it displays. Now I will show you how the transaction process looks like. First, enter the amount of token you want to buy, and after clicking Purchase Now, the payment window opens with the token price, final amount, and bonus tokens. I just enter my wallet address and email, then continue. Next, a QR code and payment address appear. I send the payment, and within seconds, the system confirms it. You can see the green tick with order confirmed, plus the bonus tokens added. That's it, quick and simple. But that is how easy it is to create your pre-sale widget. And yes, as well as that, we can actually go over to the widget section again here, press new, and there are other things we can do here as well. So we can actually create a pricing widget, a pre-sale widget as we just did, a payment button widget. So if you do have an e-commerce site, you want to accept crypto, this could be a great way to do that, and even create a payments page widget as well. So lots of different capabilities of Coinremitter. And we do have a transaction section as well here, which can monitor how our pre-sale's going, how many people are buying. And of course, yes, we can look into that and adjust the pre-sale or adjust our marketing strategy based on that. But overall, I think this is a fantastic platform and definitely something I'd recommend you all checking out, particularly if you're thinking about or already doing a pre-sale. Again, this is super easy to use. It's super cheap and free for the most part. And I would say that if you are looking at doing a pre-sale, this is the #1 option. Anyone else out there is going to try and take ridiculous amounts of percentages off you, whereas this just gives you the technology and lets you use it. So definitely something that's a no-brainer. So definitely something that should be on your radar if you are looking to get into the crypto space as someone that creates coins or someone that's looking to start a project. But that is going to be it. Definitely check this out in the description, guys, because honestly, this blew my mind when I found it. And yes, it's super easy to set up. So that's going to be it from me. Have a fantastic day. I will see you in the next one.